Well, good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. My name is Gregory Bennett. I'm excited to bring you my thoughts on multiple streams of income. I think everyone should have multiple streams of income. I know a lot of you all are worried about paying your bills, retiring financially free, going on really nice vacations, things of that sort. And so having multiple streams of income will help you. And so I've always believed that you will never, ever, ever become wealthy without multiple streams of income. Many of you all work a 9 to 5, or you're a solopreneur with just one stream of income. That's just not enough. In this day and age, it's just not enough. You've got to have multiple streams of income. So I'm just going to talk a few minutes about my thoughts. You guys have all heard about multiple streams of income, building generational wealth. I talk about it a lot. And so I thought I just put together kind of an outline of kind of what my thoughts are as it relates to multiple streams of income. It's a necessity. It's not an option. When you look at people that you think are wealthy and who are wealthy, they have 4, 5, or 6 different streams of income. And that's why they're wealthy, because they have what I call different buckets of money coming in at all times. And so if one of the buckets is failing, maybe that business is not doing well, then they have other money coming in. And to be honest with you, that's how I got through the recession of 2007, 2008. Where my income was cut in half. The real estate market crashed, and no one was selling, no one was buying houses. Lenders weren't lending at that time. And so I had just started a real estate company. I just bought a franchise, and the market crashed, and I didn't know what to do. But because I had my real estate investing, I had 13 properties at that time. I knew how to wholesale real estate, flip real estate. I was able to get through that recession with flying colors. And it was only because I had other streams of income. Now, a year or two later, my brokerage business, started picking up. Lenders started lending, buyers started buying houses. So that picked up. But it was because of the different streams of income that I had at that time that pulled me through. And so that's really the importance. It's also helped me prepare for retirement. It's also helped me get my daughter through college, the different streams of income. My investment income paid for her college tuition. And so now she's able to graduate from college primarily because with no debt, no student loans, primarily because my bucket of income that actually really came from wholesaling. I earmarked the income that I would receive from wholesaling, and I would pay for a semester. I earmarked another wholesale deal, and I earmarked that and paid for another semester, while I'm still making money from flipping properties, my rental income, money that is derived from my real estate brokerage and other buckets of money. That's how I was able to pull through. And so that's why it's always been important for me, even when I was extremely young, to have multiple streams of income. And so my journey to where I am now really came from, I believe it really started with my father. My father was an Air Force man. He was in the Air Force, military man, was in the Air Force for 27 years. And he did well. He was an enlisted man. He rose to the rank in the Air Force to a Chief Master Sergeant. But it really wasn't enough. That income coming from the military wasn't enough. So as far as I can remember, he always had a part-time job. He worked at the NCO club. He was on a janitorial duty after work. And so he did other things to supplement his income from the Air Force. And so, growing up, you're watching this, I'm watching it. And so when I became of age, it was nothing for me to have 2 jobs. So I remember summers I would actually work, starting my senior year in high school, I would actually work at the officers club as a waiter. And then I always had a government job. I was in what was called the stay in school program. And so on the weekend, on the weekends, I would work at the club as a stream of income. And then I was in the stay in school program. So I had a federal government job every summer, every winter break. I took that through college and worked that there. And then they hired me when I graduated from college. I'll talk about this, but I started a clown and balloon business after my freshman year in college, where I started a company called College Clowns, where I'd get dressed up as a clown and perform at children's birthday parties. I parlayed that into balloons, and we decorated balloons, and we did our thing with balloons. So I would work a full-time job. When I graduated from college, I had a full-time job as a computer programmer. But then also, I worked as a clown on the weekends, and then I started investing in real estate. I did so well with my clown and balloon business and my investments that I quit my full-time job. People thought I was crazy. They said, "You're quitting your job to be a full-time clown," but they just didn't know. It allowed me to have these different streams of income and the freedom of that. Oftentimes when you're working a 9 to 5, you're really kind of stuck at that job, and it's hard to work and have other streams of income. But I was able to do that. I bet on myself that I could do it. And so I left that full-time job and I opened up a store in the Adams Morgan area of Northwest DC. I sold party supplies. This is all in my 20s. So party supplies, would perform as a clown. I had 40 other clowns that worked for me, and they would go out to children's birthday parties. I had sort of a fleet of vans. I had about 3 or 4 vans that we would deliver balloons and decorate. And I had my real estate investments. And so I had streams of income. And so that's why it was so easy for me to bet on myself, because I had other streams of income. So looking back, it seemed like a huge risk at the time, quitting my job. So Butch is saying that he remembers my store in Adams Morgan. Okay, we're going way back, Butch. We're going way back. So I had the store in Adams Morgan. I had multiple streams of income, you guys. And then I kind of sold the stores. I kind of gave my clown business to my brother, and then I got into real estate heavily. Got my real estate license. The real estate agents I was working with were moving a little too slow for me. And so I got my real estate license. I started selling real estate. I had a small portfolio of real estate at that time, so I was getting income from my rental properties. And so I started selling real estate, started doing well, also starting flipping properties as another stream of income. And then bought a real estate franchise. And then, in 2017, got out of the franchise model and started my own brokerage, my own independent brokerage. One of the reasons why I wanted to start my independent brokerage was not only could I give my real estate agents 100% of their commission, but it freed me up to start other streams of income. And so I started last year, actually, a title company, Celebrate Settlements, mortgage companies, company PRMG Mortgage, and on the cusp of also starting a insurance company. All along investing in real estate. And so I have a number of different streams of income, and it's just so important for me. And so at a high level, I'm managing it all, getting ready to take all those different streams of income, and I'm moving out to different cities. We open up in Baltimore June 1st. And so for me, that's the importance of having different streams of income. I've got buckets of money coming in, and I've kind of known that as a youngster growing up watching my father with 2 different streams of income. The difference, though, is my father's stream of income is income, working at the NCO club or the janitorial service and working for the Air Force, his different streams of income is what we call active income. It's active income. It's not passive. And so so when he finished working those jobs, the money quit. No more money coming in. He did the work one time and then that's it. As I focus on different streams of income, and as you focus on different streams of income, make sure that those different streams of income come to you in what we call passively or residual income. And that's doing the work one time and getting paid over and over and over again. That's the best streams of income that you can have. We get that through owning businesses. And some of you guys, I see some of you guys on here, you own small businesses. It comes from owning rental properties. You did that work one time, you bought that rental property. Now you're getting paid, hopefully if you're managing it correctly, over and over and over again. Every single month, you've got a positive cash flow. And so that's the type of different streams of income that you should focus on. That's the different streams of income. I always like to say having the different streams of income that you can actually work from home also works best, especially in this day and age with COVID. But with the technology that we have, there's lots of different streams of income that you can have where you can actually work from home. But just make sure that those streams of income are you're building passive income so that you can make money over and over and over again. All right, so why multiple streams of income? I just mentioned a lot of the reasons why, but I know some of you guys are working and living paycheck to paycheck. Having an additional stream of income just kind of lessens the financial stress off of you, keeps worry down. And so that's why we do it. Also, better preparation for retirement. You need to start preparing for retirement. Some of you all have federal government jobs and you're relying on your pension or your TSP. That's not going to be enough. I'm laughing at Fraser O'Leary. That's not going to be enough income in retirement. You've got to have another stream of income, even if it's one or two properties that you have. You've got to have a couple have of income. Multiple streams of income will reduce your debt, help you reduce your debt. Now, it helps you reduce your debt because you have more income coming in, but you still have to, you guys, live below your means. Live below your means. Work on your credit so that you can get more credit to invest. And so multiple streams of income will reduce your stress. And then it just really just gives you freedom of choice on where you go, how you live. Really, I see a lot of people kind of living a dream life, and it's only because they have different streams of income. I remember when I was really just selling real estate, I would go on vacations and I would worry about my business and couldn't enjoy myself. But now with all the different streams of income, sometimes I don't check emails. I turn my phone off. I know that because I have a staff and I've got rental properties coming in, income coming in. I don't worry. I don't worry anymore. I'm able to enjoy myself. I'm able to enjoy life. I see a lot of my real estate agents who have different streams of income. I see how they enjoy their lives and they don't worry. I've got an agent, I just saw him, Marquise. He has multiple streams of income. He has about 20 properties in Baltimore, Maryland that he owns free and clear. He gets income from the government. He has Section 8 tenants. And so he makes about $21,000 a month on his rental properties. He has, he's one of the biggest wholesalers in our area. So he's putting properties under contract, and then he's selling or assigning those contracts to other investors. And so he makes a chunk of money doing that. Every now and then he'll flip some properties. He's one of my top real estate agents in my brokerage. But then also what he does is he takes part of his money, 10% of it, and he puts it into a solo 401k. And he's starting also to get into stocks, all of which, everything that I just mentioned is passive income. And he's making money over and over and over again. There's no worries. You know, I see him and we talk about it. He doesn't worry about his finances. He's preparing for retirement. He lives good, but well below his means, because he wants all of his passive income, all the money coming in to really enhance his life, to service his life, to put away for retirement, to have some of the assets like his properties, building generational wealth for his two daughters. And so he's a shining example of what multiple streams of income can do for you. Multiple streams of income, like I said, can build generational wealth. We all want to do that. We talk about it. Most of us don't build generational wealth. My daughter, for example, she came to me yesterday and she said she's getting ready to buy a house. And it's her very first house. She's got buyer's remorse. She said, Daddy, I don't know. I don't think I can do this. Furthermore, she said, to my surprise, I feel uneasy with you helping me buy this house. Now, the house is in her name. We've worked on her credit since she was in high school. She more than qualifies financially. We worked on her debt. Debt to income ratio is perfect. You know, I'm giving her a gift of money to buy the house, and she just feels uneasy. And so what I had explained to her is because I've built generational wealth and have multiple streams of income, I'm able to help you. And that's part of the reason why I have multiple streams of income, so I can help you, my daughters, so that you don't have to struggle. But then because you don't have to struggle, you can start the process of building multiple streams of income and building generational wealth, you know, to help your children. And you're starting, you know, at a young age. And that's how we build generational wealth. We start by helping the next generation. And the way to help the next generation is we have to make the sacrifices of having other businesses, other investments, so we can help that next generation. And so that's what multiple streams of income really has done for me. It's helped me pay down debt. It's helped me work on my credit, pay off different bills. I have another agent in my office, Althea. She made $135,000 last month. And she did that because she has a big real estate team. So she has a big real estate team. She has rental income from her investments, but then also Althea has what we call an information marketing business or an internet business, where she teaches agents how to sell real estate. And so she has courses. Last month she taught a live course on how to sell. She charged money for it. And all combined, you guys, she made $135,000 last month with her different streams of income. She's not even 30 years old yet. And so that's what multiple streams of income. She's made the sacrifice of time and energy, all in an effort to live a better life. She's got 2 or 3 children so that her children have a great life, so that she can save for retirement and not have to retire at a older age. And so she's doing all of those things. She's having a good time doing it. And she's living a great life, great house, great car, but she's saving her money. She has these different buckets of money. That's what multiple streams of income will do for you, you guys. So you want to be like Marquise, you want to be like Althea. Most of you guys have active income, earned income. That's the income derived from working a 9 to 5. we like to say a 9 to 5 is you're overworked and underpaid, and it's okay. But you also have to have other streams of income where you can work from home and make money passively. I also like to say that here's what I see. I see some of my agents who work a 9 to 5, they're making more money selling real estate than they are on their full-time job. Two of my agents made over $200,000 last year selling real estate part-time, or as we call it, a dual career agent. They have that other stream of income. And so I've seen insurance agents, I've seen real estate agents, mortgage lenders. I've seen them work part-time and make six figures. It required license. You had to have a license to do all three. But so one thing that I've seen is when you actually go out and get a license and you sell something, you can make six figures, whether you're doing it full-time, part-time, as a real estate agent, a dual career agent, working from home. They got the license. So I think that's important to get that license. But here's the other thing, you guys. Here's the other thing. In order to build wealth and to have another stream of income, a six-figure stream of income, you have to sell something. You have to sell, because when you sell, the sky's the limit. And so if you're building a business to sell whatever you're selling, that's great. Whether you're selling insurance, whether you're selling real estate, whether you're selling mortgages, whatever it is. Even you guys heard of MLM, multiple, what is that? Multi-level marketing. So there's a lot of multi-level marketing companies out here, and you see them from time to time. It's great income. You're selling. Sky's the limit. And so you have to sell. You have to be willing to sell. Some of you guys might be saying, I can't sell anything. You have to. Because even as a real estate agent, you sell one house, we average about $10,000 per closing, per sale. You sell one house a month, you made six figures for yourself. A lot of my agents come in and say, I don't know about this selling. Say you're overthinking it. Talk to your family, talk to your friends, learn how to sell. Just sell to your family and friends. And then they got in the rhythm of doing it. They overcame their anxieties, and they were able to do it. And so sometimes it's just mental. So I've got a really good friend of mine, and I've tried to get her into the real estate business, and she's like one of the smartest people I know. This like one of the smartest, but she refuses to sell. And because of that, she works a 9 to 5, and she's just frustrated. She's frustrated with herself. She's frustrated with her life. She hates her boss. She hates her job. I said, you got to sell something. You've got to sell, even part-time. You've got to sell. And when you sell, you make money. Now, the best that can sell I had six real estate agents make over $100,000 in the first quarter of this year, because they sold something. They sold real estate. You've got to sell, you guys. You have to be willing to sell. And so when we're talking about multiple streams of income, try to make one of the streams something that you're selling. Of course, I'm a real estate guy. I also say invest in real estate. That's another stream of income. Now, you can flip properties to get profit. That's a stream of income. You can gain capital gains. That's a stream of income. One of my agents, he's one of the top flippers, investors in our area in the DMV. His name is Jihad. I think his company is Dylan Investments or something like that. He's one of my agents. He's built a business on flipping properties. And then he's gone from flipping properties. Now he won't flip a property unless he can buy it for $1 million and sell it for $1 million or $2 million. I mean, buy it for $1 million, sell it for 2 million or 3 million. So he's built a business. And so now he's into, I think he just bought a hotel. He's into multifamily now. He bought a retail store where he sells the supplies that he uses for his flips. And he does that because he can buy those in bulk and sell them, but for his own personal use, his supplies or his material cost is very, very inexpensive. And so he has his multiple streams of income through the profits from and the capital gains from his properties that he's flipping. I've got another partner of mine, went to high school with, John Marshall. He's a stockbroker, one of the best stockbrokers in the area. Went to Blue High School. Shout out to him. Shout out to Blue High School. And he does dividend stocks, you guys, all kinds of stocks, and is making a ton of money. But he's taking that money and invested into real estate and other investments. He has multiple streams of income. I talked to him probably about a month ago, and I was talking to him about dividend stocks. I'm trying to invest with him and put some money into the stock market. I want to be a little more conservative, so he suggested dividend stocks. He told me that he has dividend stocks. He took some of his dividend stocks and some of his dividends and invested it into real estate, buy and hold, property in Texas, property in Southeast DC, multiple streams of income, you guys. So now he's got streams of income. I recently saw him. He's like on a huge crusade on a RV. That's how he's living his life, still working with his laptop. We get residual income. We get interest from lending money. That's a stream of income. Another buddy of mine, he's a private lender. And so he lends money generally at about 10% interest. That interest income is another stream of income for him. He's actually into real estate development, but he's also a private lender. Some might call him a hard money lender. But he has those different streams of income, but he makes a lot of his money through the interest on money that he's lending. We talk about royalties and overrides. I talked about the multi-level marketing. You work the multi-level marketing business. You have a downline. You're recruiting people under you. When they sell something, you get an override. That's another stream of income. Some people are in insurance. I'm really starting to learn a lot about insurance and loving it. You can sell real estate and make money. Sell insurance and make money that way. But then you can also recruit people to come up under you and get an override on everything that they do. And so those are the different streams of income that you can have. The question is, you guys, what are the streams of income that you have now, or what are the different streams of income that you want? Put them in the comment section. Because in order for you to live the type of life that you want to live, the type of life that you deserve to live, you've got to have other streams of income. Here's what I say. Have your streams of income, make your money, but at the end of the day, and I'm biased, of course, invest that money, or at least some of that money, into real estate. Invest some of that money into real estate. A stockbroker will say invest that money into stocks, and they're probably right. For me, it's just a little too volatile, so I put a little bit of money in the stock market. But invest that money for long-term gain, for equity and appreciation, for assets that you can pass down from generation to generation. Have those streams of income, but then take some of that money and then invest it into real estate. And so real estate has been really good for me. And I'm biased about real estate, but here's why. As a real estate man, I see the different streams of income in real estate. Clinton says he's going to be buying and holding and fixing and flipping as his different streams of income. In real estate, there's lots of streams of income, you guys. There's commissions that you can make as a stream of income selling real estate. There's wholesaling real estate and flipping real estate. That's income in terms of capital gain. There's buy and hold. That's passive income. When you buy and hold real estate, that positive cash flow every month, that's residual income or passive income. Also in real estate, you can build different types of businesses in real estate. You know, I know some that started selling real estate and then now they have property management company. Some of my agents have credit repair business. Actually, one of my agents has a property management business. A couple of them have credit repair. You can veer off like I have into title company, mortgage, insurance. So there's different avenues that you can go to build those different streams of income. But you've got to have it, you guys. It's a necessity. It's not an option. It's a necessity to have different streams of income. And so, like I said, have those streams of income and then make that money, still live below your means, pay off your debt, and then keep investing that money over and over and over again. Another buddy of mine, Nate, we did a podcast, I think it was last week. I mean, Nate just has like different streams of income. He's really into the stock market. He flips properties, one of the top flippers in the area. He has passive income from a portfolio of rental properties. And so he's just killing it. And he's at the top of his game with everything that he does. But he knows the importance of the different streams of income. He's an expert at retirement strategies, solo 401ks, different things like that. Index, IUL, index universal life policies. That it's an insurance policy with a death benefit, but it also pays you as a cash value, and it also pays you a retirement. And so he's an expert at all those things, like Marquise. And so you've got to learn about these things, you guys. We often think to ourselves, what can we do to get out of the financial rut that we're in? You've got to have another stream of income. You've got to sell something. For some of these things, you've got to get a license. You've got to learn, how to sell what you want to sell. And then you don't necessarily have to be a top producer. You're really just trying to supplement your current income. You could be working 9 to 5, fine. And most of my agents, to be honest with you, the majority of my agents work a full-time job, but then they supplement that with their real estate income from commissions. But then also they parlay that money into investment properties. They parlay that into investment properties. And that's what you have to do. No options. There's no options. Butch Parker went to high school with me. Capital gains. He wants capital gains. He's got multiple streams of income through capital gain, rental properties, earned income, royalty income. Let's go. Ballou High School. Resell profits from flipping. He's in the taxes. He's got dividend income, interest income. There you go, Butch. Oh, little Butchie from the block. Okay, grown up and now you're somebody, Butch. Andre Cooper. Now, Andre has income. He put it on here. He's one of my real estate agents, you guys. He's selling real estate. He's a real estate investor, but he also owns a barbershop. He owns another business. That's another stream of income. He can get somebody to manage that barbershop while he's out selling real estate, investing in real estate. But here's the beauty of a business, like a barbershop, and like some of the businesses that I mentioned, you guys. And here's what you have to understand about these businesses. When you build a business, you have an asset that you can then sell. It's just like an asset like real estate that you can derive income from it and then sell the real estate. What Andre Cooper can do is build his clientele, build up his barbershop, maybe get another barbershop. But now you, at the end of the day, you have an asset that you can sell. An insurance man, they build up their insurance book of business, and guess what they can do? And a lot of them do it part-time. They can sell their book of business. And so that's why I always recommend, in terms of passive income, in terms of multiple streams of income, pick a business, you guys. Pick a business that is going to give you passive income where you can sell something, but then also gives you an asset that you might be able to sell at the end of the day, so that you can then put that money into, dividend stock, some type of annuity that's going to make you even more money, something like that. And so Andre's doing it, and a lot of other people are doing it. And so Andre's saying he's using his barbershop to scale his real estate business or his real estate empire. And so the income coming from his barbershop, he's going to parlay that money into real estate. Perfect. Okay, so Fraser's giving me a shout out, so I'm gonna put him on blast. And so I want you guys to read this. It says, people really need to unlearn. I love what you're saying in terms of you've got to sell something. Sell something to make money and invest it in the assets that produce income passively. Like I couldn't have said it better. And so that's what we do. That's the essence of what I'm saying here, you guys. That's the essence of it. You've got to kind of untrain your mind. And so oftentimes it's about mindset. And this is all about mindset. What sometimes what you've learned, what my daughter's growing up looking at me, but in her mind, she's like, Daddy, I don't want you to help me. I want to buy this on my own. I want to do all this on my own. And no, that's not how you build generational wealth. It's like you're starting all over again. Let me help you. And then you build on how I help you. You establish other streams of income. Now you're able to help the next generation. And that's what we have to do. We have to help the next generation, but we've got to change our mindset. We've got a 9-to-5 mindset, or we have a mindset that, that we're just always going to be stuck in a rat race. You don't have to be stuck in the rat race, you guys. Get a side hustle, but just make sure that side hustle is something that you're selling where the sky's the limit. And then parlay that money into assets that you're going to get passive income from, like real estate. All right, good stuff, Fraser. And so let's see. I have, how much time is left? Okay, I got a little bit of time. I have a buddy of mine that I met through my travels when I was a broker at Exit Realty. He's in Tennessee. He's also a broker. And so he owns his own real estate company, but he also invests. But he's a builder. He owns his brokerage, one of the top brokerages in Tennessee, or his area of Tennessee. But then he also builds houses. He's got a number of different streams of income, has a mortgage company too, title company too. One thing that had a major impact on me was about 5 years ago. I saw a company that was local to here he sold Wes Foster from Long and Foster sold his company about 5 years ago to Warren Buffett's company, Berkshire Hathaway. and he sold it for $500 million. And what I noticed was, here's what he sold you guys. He didn't just sell the real estate company. He sold the real estate company. He sold his title company, mortgage company, and his insurance company. That had a major impact on me. He had all of those different streams of income. He bundled them all together and he sold them. And for me, it was sort of a epiphany moment for me. I said to myself, if he can do that, why can't I do that? That was 5 years ago. I wrote a business plan right then and there and said, I'm going to do the same thing. We sometimes we have to visualize things and see things and read things. But I said, if he can establish all those different streams of income, and this is at a high level, but then bundle all of those things up and then sell those things, why can't I? So my question is for you, why can't you? Like, why can't you get a license to sell insurance, real estate, mortgages, whatever that is, or join a multi-level marketing company to not only sell their products or services, but then establish a downline where you're getting overrides on what everybody else is doing? Why can't you do that? And then, like Andre, or build a business that you can sell. But I think more importantly, get that money, make sacrifices, get the money, and then invest it into assets like the stock market. But for me, like real estate. And I think that's the key to your success. Multiple streams of income. It's not an option. It's a necessity. You have to do it. You don't have an option if you want to live a grand life. If you want to live up to your fullest potential, you have to multiple streams of income. You have to do it. It's just not an option. But that I just kind of wanted to bring this in multiple streams of income. It's really been on my mind as I'm going through my journey of establishing other streams of income. And it's not easy, you guys. I'm not saying it's easy. And I'm not saying rush out and do 2 or 3. Focus on one. Do one. Be great at it. Make money. Get somebody else to manage that, and then establish another stream of income. Again, I'm biased about real estate. For me, it's been a great journey. All the different streams of income, not just for me, but for my real estate agents too. I know insurance people. My buddy Reggie, he's an insurance man. He's been selling insurance since college, and he's parlayed that. He sells annuities, but then he has annuities. He sells IULs, index universal life policies. He has that for his retirement, but he takes his money and then he invests that money into real estate. And so he has his income from his insurance products. He has his income from selling insurance, and he has real estate. He's got multiple streams of income, and he lives a grand life, but he's selling. And so we have to sell. And I can't stress that enough, you guys. You've got to be willing to sell. Even if you don't think that you're one, I didn't think I could sell, but I knew that it was a means to an end. And so I said, I'm just going to have to sell. And I don't care what people think of me. I'm going to do a great job. I'm going to give great customer service. You know, sometimes when you're selling, people look down upon you. But if you establish a great service, then you help others while you're helping yourself. All right, you guys. It's been a pleasure bringing you this information. It's kind of my thoughts on really how to build wealth. And I believe that you build wealth through multiple streams of income. When I look at all the different people that I look up to, you guys, that are prospering, they have 3 and 4 and 5 different streams of income. I mean, Jeff Bezos, who has Amazon, guess what? He bought Whole Foods. and he's bought Ring, and he's bought a whole other, and that's on a high level. But where you are, you can do the same thing. But what that teaches you is, because success leaves clues. What that teaches you, what it teaches me is, in order to succeed at a high level, you've got to have multiple streams of income. There's no option. You've got to have multiple streams of income. And so that's it, you guys. You guys know how to get a hold of me. Follow me on Instagram. This is also on YouTube, so join my YouTube channel. Again, it's been great, kind of bringing you my thoughts, and hopefully it's helped you. Hopefully there's a little nugget that I said that's going to resonate with you. Some of these things I had to learn and really resonated with me. But so hopefully it resonates with you, and hopefully you get a lot out of this. Multiple streams of income. Let's go. Let's get it. Do something today. Inquire about something. I love the insurance industry. I love real estate, mortgage, multi-level marketing. You can do it all from home. Some require a license, but it's okay. You can get your license. It's okay. Thousands of people do it every month. And so why can't you? But then really it's a license to become wealthy, to start building generational wealth. Don't let a license hold you back, but you've got to do something. All right, you guys, take care. God bless, and I will talk to you soon. Have a great day.